Among all the Espada in Bleach, one figure stands out not through arrogance or chaos, but through cold precision and emptiness. Ulquiorra Cifer, ranked 4th, yet arguably the most terrifying of them all. His calm demeanor hides power that surpasses logic, and his evolution in battle questions the very foundation of Aizen's ranking system. In a world where strength was meant to define order, Ulquiorra's restraint became his disguise. This is the story of the Espada who could have and perhaps should have been number 1. The Espada were ranked from 1 to 10 based on their combat prowess, with Aizen himself determining their order. But that ranking wasn't absolute. It was a reflection of visible power. Characters like Yami, whose power increased with rage, and Stark, whose strength came from solitude, showed that Aizen valued specific qualities, not pure potential. Ulquiorra, however, was an anomaly. Despite being ranked 4th, even the top-ranked Espada like Coyote, Stark and Baragan admitted that they had never witnessed Ulquiorra's true form, his Segunda Etapa. That means Aizen, the self-proclaimed god of Hueco Mundo, never factored that form into his ranking. And that single detail rewrites everything we thought we knew about the Espada hierarchy. Ulquiorra's base resurrection, Murcielago, already placed him among the strongest Halos in existence. His speed rivaled Ichigo's Bankai, his precision unmatched, and his Zero was devastating enough to erase massive sections of Las Noches. Yet, when he released Segunda Etapa, Ulquiorra stepped into a domain no other Espada could access, a second resurrection, an evolution beyond evolution. This transformation wasn't just stronger, it was transcendent. His Ryetsu was so dense that even Ichigo, a hybrid of Shinigami and Halo, could barely breathe in its presence. The black wings, the hallowed heart symbol, and grey tears, all metaphors of despair. And in this form, he didn't just fight Ichigo, he dismantled him. It took Ichigo's vast-loaded transformation, a being even Aizen feared, to defeat Ulquiorra. But even in death, Ulquiorra's body didn't crumble like other Halos. He faded quietly, like a being that had fulfilled his purpose. His power wasn't just physical, it was philosophical, rooted in the very concept of nothingness. What made Ulquiorra truly unique wasn't his strength alone, but his understanding of emptiness. To him, life had no meaning because hearts didn't exist, only flesh reacting to stimuli. He saw humans as fragile creatures driven by false hope and irrational emotions. His worldview was pure nihilism, a conviction that existence was hollow, and that attachment and love were illusions crafted by weak minds seeking purpose. Yet his interaction with Orihime began to fracture that belief. Her compassion defied logic. Despite being a prisoner, she treated him with empathy. That kindness, quiet and persistent, was the first light to pierce the abyss inside him. When Ulquiorra reached out his hand in his final moments, it wasn't just an act of dominance, but of yearning. A desire to finally understand what a heart truly was. That moment defined him, the embodiment of despair discovered at the edge of death, that the heart he denied might have existed all along. It made his story a tragedy of enlightenment, a being who found meaning too late, and perhaps that was Kubo's intent. The strongest Halo in Hueco Mundo was also the loneliest soul to ever exist. If Aizen's ranking system truly measured raw destructive potential, Ulquiorra's second Etapa should have placed him above every Espada. Coyote's dark strength was born from loneliness, the ability to split his soul to create companionship. Baragan's power represented inevitability, the decay of time itself. But Ulquiorra's ability transcended both. It was the power to descend deeper into nothingness, to evolve beyond the limits of Halo existence itself. No other Espada demonstrated a second transformation. Even Aizen was unaware of its existence. That alone proves that Ulquiorra's potential was unquantifiable, a dimension of power that defied Aizen's logic. His Zero in Segunda Etapa wasn't just a stronger blast, it was a manifestation of despair, capable of overwhelming even Ichigo. Kaname Tozen once noted that Ulquiorra's composure was what made him terrifying. Unlike Grimja's pride or Noitora's rage, Ulquiorra fought with surgical detachment. He never raised his voice, he never showed desperation, and never once appeared to enjoy battle, because victory to him was simply the natural outcome of power. Had he unleashed Segunda Etapa against Soul Society or even the Goatee 13 captains, the war balance might have crumbled. His calm nature, precision, and lack of ego made him the most dangerous Espada of them all. His rank as fourth wasn't a reflection of weakness. It was a failure of comprehension by those who tried to measure the void.